Chief Meteorologist Mike Haddad with your Storm Watch 9 forecast.
Only push we're concerned about right now is pushing this storm out of here in time for the holiday weekend. We'll see if that happens. Here's the story in Plymouth right now. The clouds are in, a bit of mist and drizzle in spots. Even if you look closely enough to the north, there is a bit of blue sky out there. Yes, it is above the cloud cover, of course. Big question is, when do we get back in on some sun? Certainly not out there tomorrow as some rain does take over. Right now, temperatures, another big story, running well below the norm by over 20 degrees below average. The average high this time of year, 71. We are 25 lower than that right now in Manchester. Just ridiculously chilly, and tomorrow could even be a bit cooler than that. Overnight lows in the 40s, and not much of a recovery tomorrow due to the clouds and the rain from the next storm. Yes, this will turn into a weak nor'easter. I want to emphasize weak here because the winds are not going to be all that potent, although a bit of an issue for some, and the rain not astronomical in terms of the amount, so certainly no flooding outside of some patchy road ponding with this storm. So for tonight, the clouds are in, spotty mist, spotty drizzle here or there. Same story for the morning drive tomorrow. Could be some steady or light rain breaking out as the morning wears on. Around 1 or 2 p.m., the rain becomes steadier all the way through the Merrimack Valley in the Lakes region, and then becomes heavy for a time tomorrow evening into early Friday morning through about 4, 5, 6 a.m. You will notice there is a colder side to the storm, bit of snow in the White Mountains and the higher terrain up north, especially the presidential range, could see over 3 or 4 inches of snow. So hikers, be aware if you're traveling into the North Country during Friday and Saturday. You really want to avoid it if you can. Try to hold off until later on in the holiday weekend when the storm finally does depart. In terms of the rainfall amounts, looking at an average of about a ½ inch to an inch of rain statewide. Best shot of a bit more, 1.25 inches or more in the Monadnock region, Nashua, Salem, in over to the coastline. And speaking of the coast, that's really the only concern that we have in terms of wind playing a role in this forecast. For tomorrow afternoon through early Friday morning, winds out of the northeast could gust to 35 to 45 miles per hour. Best shot for a few isolated outages, but thankfully we're not talking about anything widespread. So after the storm does clear, what takes over for the long holiday weekend? For a closer look at the unofficial kickoff to the summer season, we'll bring in meteorologist Jacqueline Thomas.
Yeah, not feeling anything like summer tomorrow and the next couple of days, but the good news is we get improvement just in time for the long weekend. So if you're trying to make plans for the holiday weekend, the further into the weekend you go, the better things are going to be. Saturday, still plenty of clouds around, but we'll see a few breaks in those clouds and still the chance for a few showers. It will be cool, mainly in the 50s, but it's not as chilly as the 40s, which is what we're going to see for many spots as we head into tomorrow. And then Sunday, we likely creep back into the 60s, perhaps a little more sun at times, still the chance for a few showers, so remaining unsettled, but there will be dry hours as we head through the weekend. And then for Memorial Day itself on Monday, a little more sun, and we continue to warm up. Temperatures surge back through the 60s, and as we head towards next week, could see some 70s making a comeback. So improvements on the way, and just a chance for a shower later in the day on Monday. But yeah, before we even get there, it is just going to be so chilly and raw, especially with that rain tomorrow. Close look at those temperatures. We'll send things back to Mike.
And Jackie just talked about a little bit earlier in the show, right, about how cold it will be tomorrow. 40s for highs. I mean, the average low sits in the 40s, and the record low high temperature tomorrow in Concord, 51. We have a good shot of falling 2 or 3 shy of that temperature, marking tomorrow as the coldest May 22nd on record in terms of the high temperature for the date. Just amazing that these are going to be the highs during the day tomorrow. As Jackie pointed out, though, improvement starting on Friday into the weekend, especially Sunday and on into Monday again. Steadies of the rain tomorrow afternoon into the night, up to 1 inch or more in spots. Not enough for any flooding, and no coastal flooding anticipated with this storm. Friday, clouds and leftover showers. Winds will diminish as the day wears on. Breaks of sunshine and passing showers on Saturday. A bit milder. Sunday, Monday, even warmer. Tuesday and Wednesday, all running at least closer to average for this time of year.
Yeah, so maybe get the patio furniture covered, bring it in until the weekend, or if you haven't brought it out yet, just wait till the weekend.
Yeah, you're going to get there. Things do improve,
Yeah.
so the holiday weekend, the timing works in our favor this time around.
That's
good.
great news. Looking forward to it, Mike.
Thanks.
Thank you.